So we only have one more mission on this floor. Memories, a new trap. And this one's going to be interesting. We have the alarm core, or the alert core, and an impulse core, but we also have 3 dorms. They're just regular dorms, but dorms are still pretty dangerous at this point in the game, so yeah, that's bad. Gonna want to not bring Himeno or Nagi, so anyone I want to keep with me, which would be... Control... is this the same room as the one in Cage of Despair? Yeah, it's the same room! I just remembered that in Cage of Despair there's a trap chest that I need to open. Keep forgetting about those. Oh right, Himeno has the teleport materia, and I kind of want teleport materia here, but... So Nagi... Maybe put George there. I'm going to want Marco and Zenji to get a bit more performance, because I don't want them to be erased. And I guess I should bring Sojiro as well. Still, 3 repeat traders, really? This mission's certainly taking a while to load. Game? Game! What are you doing? Did this seriously just crash? Did this seriously just crash? I have never had a game crash on me in probably over 10 years. Wow, what is wrong with this second playthrough? I can't even open the PlayStation menu. Hang on a minute. Okay, hopefully the game won't crash this time. I think this is the group that I was using. Ah, come on! Okay, there we go.
Let's do this.
Oh yeah, and there's a file that I need to find here too, isn't there? So there's a dorm there. Let's see. Where could the file be?
Let's go.
Commencing assault.
Well, there's a chest there. Can't see it anywhere around here. Maybe it's through here somewhere? Where is this file? So, is this a defeat all enemies mission, or defeat the 3 Dhorme? Okay. So as long as we prolong the life of one of them, we should be fine. I am still wondering where that file is. Okay, the guide I'm looking at just says west of the map. Oh, there it is! Oh, that was pretty easy, actually. And that's Deacate 3. And that's not having enough range for, although Dragon Dive is in range.
This power. Yeah.
That didn't do very much at all.
I'll tear him apart.
Okay, definitely need to move someone in there to support her.
Let's do this. Who's this?
Gotta be careful, though.
I need to.
Oh, right, those things only counterattack in melee. That's why it didn't counter.
Don't get in my way.
And I think I'll send Zenji down here to support these, the others.
Modulating my mind.
Liquid Shot. This might actually give him increased range, which would be very helpful. Okay, they're all down there. So there are essentially 2 Dhorme on that side. One plan would be just to focus all of our forces on one at a time. But that probably will not get me an S rank. Not that I really need to S rank any missions here on the first try, but it would be nice to. Don't want to move too far. For now, we'll just lie and wait.
For everyone's sake.
But we shouldn't expose ourselves to too many back attacks.
Let's go.
Marco should perhaps go down with them. The next incoming attack will be reduced. Does that last between turns or not? Mitigation, that is expensive though. Oh, wait a minute! This hits all allies? I didn't know that. Decreases damage from next attack by 20%. I'm not entirely sure what that means though. Alright, it's like decreases by 20% of max HP? Yes, that means that 20% of your max HP, you subtract that from how much damage you take? I'm not entirely sure. Also, Possession is essentially standard RPG taunt mechanic, so enemies target you. Thing about Marco is that I find he's not actually as good at tanking as you'd think because of his low HP. Now, I sent Yoko over here because I wanted to use Awareness. Seems like I can't quite get close enough to hit everyone, though. But increasing Marco's vitality even more will certainly help. And we've got this thing, but we may as well ignore them for the moment. Unless they start stacking up some assists with Dhormes. That would be very annoying. Those things have huge movement as well. Oh no, it went into defense mode. Yeah, I was dealing with one of the Dhormes in an earlier mission, and it was taking almost no damage from all of my attacks. Brutality sometimes helps, though. Yeah, I once had a boss poison itself, because, yeah, those bosses... Okay, so you haven't gone into defense mode. So, the 2 bosses that were in Cage of Despair, I didn't actually know... Nice! Very nice. It didn't cancel the attack, though. Hello there, slowly moving Dhorme. At least these things are regular Dhorme, not the upgraded versions of Dhorme. And it's gone into defense mode too. Well, they've certainly opened themselves up to area attacks. So yeah, like I was saying, the bosses here, I'm not sure if, I think they were Gravu, I'm not sure, but they have this attack called, something, like some gas attack that inflicts poison. I never saw that in the first run.
Commencing assault.
Okay, let's get behind you and start spamming attacks that can't be countered. I've upgraded her dive quite a bit, so this should do a bit more damage than usual. This one is not in defense mode, thankfully.
Don't get in my way.
Zenji is linked with Sho. Okay, then. Yeah, you're blocking the way. I want to try out Unison Shot, but it might be more effective if you had, like, summon allies or something. Oh yeah, and I can copy these too. Chance to seal might be... For some reason, it's not in range of the Dhorme. At the moment, I'll try Unison Shot to see how much this does.
Out of my way.
Really? Really? Well, it looked like only, only Sho was affecting that one.
Let's go.
I need to.
Well, Sho himself hasn't moved, so I guess I can use a healing item.
Ha! Expect a thanks. More. Even more.
And Sho gets a fraction of the healing back, thanks to brutality.
Your power's mine now. Thank you.
Which doesn't really mean anything, since, he gets, yeah, healed anyway. Can I go around? Yes, I can. Also, I have Stay Back is at its maximum level now, and it actually looks different. It's got a red field now instead of a blue one, so some attacks do have minor cosmetic changes if they're maxed out, which is actually pretty cool. Now, George lacks area attacks, but could go for this. I really love Noise Blaster. It's such a good move. Chance to inflict confusion, doesn't hit allies, area damage, does decent damage overall. It's just a really good attack. Okay, let's see if we can slice this thing down. It is in defense mode, though. You know what? Let's analyze it first.
Okay. Be gone.
That thing's going down soon. I have found that, oddly enough, George is kind of a bit of a glass cannon. He's almost like the opposite of Marco. Despite his high HP, he takes a lot of damage from shot attacks. Okay, which one of you is charging? Alright, getting a ton of those on us might be a very bad idea. Ouch. That's the thing with these Flammers. They avoid counters a lot due to most of their attacks being area-based. I do not want to get boxed in by those guys. I want to take this Dawn out quickly. Well, at least you're just doing a regular attack, so that gives me a counter. As pathetic as that counter was. Okay, two of them are charging, and that would be the two Dorms on the other sides of the map. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, thankfully I got combat sensors. I was about to say, thankfully, you were, using an area attack, so the Dorm didn't get an assist.
This looks bad.
Okay, so I would... it's still boxing me in. Oh, that would berserk him. Yeah. Unless I go for a sand capsule.
Move out. I need to.
Okay, let's just go for that dive again.
Take this.
Take this.
And get some more assist shots in.
My goddamn head.
Now, Zenji, if Zenji actually used a... Do we even... we don't even have sand capsules at this point. There goes that idea. That is extremely annoying. Well, at least we've got critical shot.
Come on!
I was about to say it wouldn't even critical, but at least it did.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, critical shot paired with lucidity actually works quite well. Basically guarantees that you recover sanity.
Saw that a mile off.
Oh, nice one. Yeah, if that had hit, we'd be in serious sanity trouble. Okay, that second Dhorme is charged, so want to be careful of attacking it yet. But we want to make sure that we're moving towards the other one. This could actually finish this one, now that I think about it. And definitely finished.
Are you ready?
So we are ready to move towards the next Dhorme. Careful though.
Let's go.
It is currently charged. Now might be a good time to use no more.
Now.
Are you ready?
That means George shouldn't head too far forward.
I'll do my best.
And meanwhile... Oh, she could use that sanity restore on herself. Costs 4% sanity, but should probably heal more. Oh, only 10. So that, 6. I like how blunt's edge is. Heal me, now. Okay, a second critical shot should hopefully be enough to do this.
How's this?
Okay, yep, that is Dawn number 2 down. Just one more to go. Unfortunately, we have a ton of Flummers about to attack us. You just summoned 2, really? Okay, I hope that charge shot hits Marco. Well, it's an area attack, but it's only going to hit Marco, and good use of no more there. Very good use of no more. Well, at least the Flummers are hitting each other. And crit, dead, damn it. Yeah, they're all kind of stuck. Unfortunately, this does mean that if those Ilexes get to... Well, the Ilexes could be stupid and only use area attacks, not getting assists.
My head.
Now let me just see. Daydream would berserk himself, but that might not be a bad idea, provided that I actually get, So firstly, let's open this with a Mind's Eye.
Okay. The time has come.
The other reason that makes George a little bit of a glass cannon is that he exposes himself to counters a lot, and unlike Mana, he's just not as tanky as Mana. Okay, let's see. Let's demotivate you on top of that.
Oh, that was close.
Nice dodge there. Didn't really need it, but still nice. Now Marco will get stuck on a corner and not be able to do anything. So he'll just... let's see. Let's just use this. Decent damage.
Please. Can't focus.
And now... yeah, that won't hit show. That's good.
Take this. Yeah.
I'm just doing this for the possibility of added performance, because now Firstly, Shaw needs to get as far away from everyone as possible. And now we finally get to use this. Of course, that does berserk him. But hopefully it's going to be worth it. Well, that thing didn't die. Oh, that looks pretty cool. I will admit that's awesome. Oh, and I get 2 berserk attacks as well. Overkill.
Stay back, all right?
So, hey, potentially berserking Show intentionally might not be... Well, I mean, with Daydream, might not be that bad of a strategy, because basically, he gets 2 attacks in on things while berserk if you go in with Daydream. That's actually pretty awesome, just as long as there are no allies nearby. Anyway, now I use the Zantetsu.
The time has come.
And death! Not that I really needed it. I could easily take it out, regardless, but still. And S rank first try, that's good. Zenji's the only one who got negative performance there. And Sho got positive despite going berserk. Yoko did well too. Marco didn't do as well as I'd hoped though. More levels. I might want to wait until the 4th floor before I do Mana's character quest again, because I really want to S-rank that one.
Traitors do not
Granting peace
exist.
to the dead.
Okay, yeah, so there's 2 here, and those would be Marco and Zenji. And I'm still wondering what happens on the next floor then, because currently we have 3 traitors, and that'd mean 3 voices, and that means... I don't know.
Okay.
Okay, now, I know Marco is a traitor, so what happens if I tell him that I think it is Himeno?
Huh?
Yeah, I'm wondering about this. Okay, you're not a traitor. So, oh, great. Let's just say I don't think so.
Really?
Oh, that's bad. Yeah, this is making things a bit harder. Intentionally trying to, erase innocence actually is pretty tricky. So, I might need another... Because currently the vote forecast is on Sojiro. Admittedly, my 2 votes for Himeno would get her erased, but still. I want to put a little bit more towards Himeno, so... Yeah, I'll see you back here after I've done that. Oh, wait, almost forgot, Dear Kate 3. Now, this would be the last of these 3, which means there are only 3 New Game Plus exclusive missions, which is kind of interesting. Sarah, your letter and the suggestion you made in it, I had no idea how to react. Fate materia, it might just work. You were the first ever researcher of these materia things. Oh, okay, so these characters are significant. Everyone's gonna be pretty damn surprised if I just come out with a suggestion like that. About the military's bombardment plan, the one I mentioned before, we got the numbers in. Against a target of that scale and distance, bombing's going to be useless. Oh yeah, and you'd also completely destroy the atmosphere, but who cares about that? They're scrapping the old meteoroid bombardment plan. Then again, us lab guys know that'd be the case from the very beginning. We found the psychiatrist in charge of the project still in his chair. He'd emailed the results to everyone, then he... Oh, wow. Yeah, that just got pretty dark. It's my turn now to carry on the achievements of the materia research you left behind. We won't be able to save ourselves if we just rely on our current understanding of science. If I'm going to do this, I'll need to hurry. Once I've sent out this letter, I'm going straight to the top brass to put things in motion. Sarah, please stay at home. Stay by Kate's side. Mac. Interesting. So, the previous person in charge of the Fate Materia project killed himself. That really doesn't bode well. And now they desperately did it just to save the world from this meteor. We're slowly finding out more and more about this. Seems like the whole... Well, I mean, this whole, you know, implanting them with materia to save the world thing isn't quite as benevolent as we originally thought. Well, I mean, their intentions are still good, but their methods are still, yeah, quite questionable. It's clear they're very, very desperate, and so implanting everyone here with the fate materia is part of stopping that meteor somehow. But anyway, I'll see you back here for the judgment. Okay, who's ready to erase another innocence? I just realized though that by erasing Hymenor, I am basically saying that I am not going to get the exact same traitors 2 playthroughs in a row. I almost wanted to see just how bad my luck could get, and if I could actually get 5 out of 5 exactly identical traitors on 2 subsequent playthroughs. But I don't think that's possible if George is always innocent, so let's go to the judgment room and let's get rid of Hymenor. At the very least, we're seeing more and more unique conversations at this point. And next fall will be the time when we can finally max out all the bonds we can.
This place again.
I was thinking it was...
No sense wasting time if we know what we must do. Well then, shall we commence the slaughter?
Wow, he's...
Such a pain in the ass. How much more of this horse shit we gotta do?
I can't take this anymore.
I don't want to kill.
Curse you, the end! Once I get to where you are, I shall smite you with my justice! For
Yep.
I am justice!
Let's get this started then.
Yeah, I definitely want to do that.
It's a sacrifice that must be.
There's no way.
Okay, then. But wow, Sojiro is getting pretty bloodthirsty at this point. Again, we've got 3 people who've all been traitors twice. I'm kind of annoyed about that, but anyway. Unfortunately, we must vote him off. Admittedly, we've seen what she says if she's the traitor, so let's see what she says if she's erased and she's innocent. Though this isn't a Max Bond version. Wow, the Max Bond erase and innocent conversations are probably going to be really painful. In fact, we may get a few of them in the next floor. Yep, it's her.
I see. So this is how it ends. Shame. Doesn't seem like anything I say will change the situation at this point. So I have no intention of leaving any last words. Except for this, however. As long as you're alive, you must save the world. Or else I'll fry you myself when you're down in hell. I leave the rest to you.
Yeah, that wasn't as heartfelt as the Max Bond version. And we've already seen Hymenor be erased before. This time, though, she's leaving all 3 of her materia. And I guess all of the traitors are voting for George. They certainly want the Paragon of Justice gone. And so another traitor survives and another innocent is gone.
Damn it. We have another victim.
And now we have more unique lines, because now we have to pay attention to Marco's dialogue.
Really. Hey, no hard feelings in the afterlife.
We're making these sacrifices to save the world, but is it really the right thing to do?
Well, this is definitely the wrong thing to do at this
They all
point.
would've wanted to live in the saved world too, right?
Yes, but here's the thing. They might not be from the same world that we're from.
This is so disheartening. The day that I do is the day.
No! This frustration, this anger, I won't be satisfied until I can direct all of it toward the end.
We will save this world. All we can do is move forward.
This isn't just a numbers game. It won't be long before fatigue sets in. I simply have no way of healing our mental states. I can't treat exhaustion. If this is a battle of attrition, I think the end's already got us outmatched.
Life as a soldier means I never imagined what will remain of us once we've
Let's go. Mourning and regretting won't solve.
So, yeah, more unique dialogue. And Sojiro is definitely starting to sound like a traitor. I wonder if his lines are a bit different if he is one. And so, here we are in Civilization's memories. Once again. Here, there'll be 2 more traitors to add, and 2 more innocents to erase. After that, our fate is officially sealed. Three gone. And 3 traitors among us. And we've got conversations with everyone here. Let's see if we unlock any personal missions from these. Yeah, I have an especially serious face because I know you're a traitor now.
Well. Now then.
Yeah, we pretty much had that figured out already.
Yeah.
The proper course of treatment is finding out that one of your allies killed someone in the past.
Indeed.
Yes, well, you're already a traitor. Are you a murderer as well?
I don't know.
Well.
Well, we already know that he is, so in this case it's not a separate matter.
I see. What?
Yes. Oh.
Original memory, Creed and Sin. So, that's a new character quest that I'll need to show.
Hello there.
And another one of these. Okay then.
You finally showed up, huh? I have a ton of things I want to ask, and I need answers.
So we're getting more of these on this second playthrough.
There's no need to glare at me. I've already explained that I'm not your enemy. Let's see here. Why don't we talk about the world a bit more today?
Yeah, I want to know a bit more about
The
this.
world you all know and live in rests on an extremely precarious balance. It is so delicate that if even a single major phenomenon were to occur, the entire world could collapse with ease. And yet, the world continues to exist. That is because there is a deterrent that maintains this balance and prevents the fall. The deterrent takes the shape of 12 stones which continue to protect the world. The Fate Materia, presiding over fate itself.
So we know that, and from the documents already, and we know that the end has one of them.
Fate materia?
These materia are imbued with the ability to make adjustments to any factor which might disrupt the world's equilibrium.
Huh.
If some rebellious person threatens to destroy the world, for instance, the material will suppress it, all unseen by normal people.
Oh, so maybe that's why the end is trying to destroy the world. He wants to activate the Fate
Or
Materia.
instead, if the world were to stagnate, the materia will lend power to someone worthy who could usher in a new revolution.
Huh.
This force that guides the world behind the scenes is something you might recognize as fate.
And these fate materia did all that in order to protect the world.
Correct. They are a force which can do wonders, and they've always protected the world.
But that doesn't make any sense. If the fate materia are supposedly deterrents that protect the world, why aren't their powers being used? The world is on the verge of destruction right now because of the end.
That's a logical question. The answer's a bit more difficult, I'm afraid. One might say the materia are functioning properly, and yet not.
Huh.
This isn't the time to be cryptic.
The 12 stones, which used to be known as the Fate Materia, do not exist any longer within the world. The stones have changed their appearance and become will. 10 years ago, mankind got its hands on the Fate Materia, and it was decided the stones should be implanted. They were implanted inside human children.
Yeah, we all already know
The ones
that.
who received the materia also received their grace. They received a special power beyond ordinary men.
No. This can't be.
That's correct. I'm speaking about each of you. You and your allies received Fate Materia, and now you are vessels for miracles.
The world's deterrents reside in our bodies? But why? Why would they do such a thing?
I believe I've already answered that question. They implanted the stones in you to save the world.
Yeah, but if the Fate Materia already are designed to save
In
the
time,
world...
You will come to learn the fate you are burdened with, as well as the origin of your sins.
Wait, I still have another question that I... He's gone again. 12th Fate Materia? I'm sure that's what he said, but there are only 11 of us.
Well, it's pretty obvious by now. The end has the 12th.
There's still too much I don't know. Just what's going on here?
At least we are slowly learning more about the plot here. And now we need to speak to George for another quest. Most likely.
No. But... And? But...
Yes.
I see.
So, yeah. Let's join.
Go.
So we have Zen of Justice. Oh, and it's in the destroyed city. Guess that makes sense. And now for Marco. Yeah, let's go.
Okay.
It's weird, Marco is probably one of my favorite characters in this, but he always ends up being the traitor.
Okay.
And now Marco seriously just wants to go out on his own and get killed. Yeah, let's go with him. And this unlocks Solitude. So these are the 3 that I need to do. So if we check the gate... Oh wait, there is a new one here. Memory's Certainty. More of these bomb enemies. So we have Zen of Justice here. Solaris, Flamma, Gravity, and a Dhorme. Creed Sin. Yeah, what is he after? Ah, we got another Dhorme to deal with. And I had a feeling that Marco's mission would be on the 3rd floor. Oh, great. Marco's stuck behind doors, isn't he? Then again, I could quite easily just equip the teleport materia on him and just let him phase through the doors. That might actually not be a bad idea. 2 Arbarases. Well, we have 3 new character quests, so I'll think about which one of them to do first.